Okay. Hello. Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing? Winter around the corner. So, I decided to go back to a game that I personally enjoyed quite a lot. Frostpunk. Yeah. So this game, quite popular around the internet. City builder survival in a frost-ridden land, made by the same guys who did This War of Mine, if I'm not mistaken. Frostpunk 2 is out, but I haven't touched that one. I decided to revisit an old favorite of mine. Really, really stressful game. Let's try to see if I'm still good at this game, somewhat. Gonna do the scenarios. There's multiple scenarios in this game. Each and every one of them has its own. Each and every one of them has its own twists and spins, but the classic one, A New Home, is the main story. Now, if you don't know Frostpunk's story, it's basically near 1899, and a massive ice age is starting, and some institute has developed these powerful generators that provide heat in the cold bleakness of winter. This is immediately after the winter started in the same year, and it wasn't ending. And now, what we're trying to do is basically just survive. We're gonna be playing this on the normal difficulty settings. By the way, for a game that doesn't have any characters, it's certainly an emotional game. Like, just watch this intro if it still plays. Like, it just emphasizes the gravity of the situation that they're in. Very slow.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Yeah, pretty heavy-handed, that intro. I love it. So, A New Home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one else here? Did any of the people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Yeah, so basically this is right after they basically left London to the far north, where there were these generators installed. We have to survive. The base scenario is about building a city and surviving what is known as the Great Frost, which is this blizzard. Okay, I'm not going to explain every single one of these mechanics, but basically, we have several problems that we need to address immediately. For one, we need coal. We need lots and lots of coal. Unfortunately, there are some coal piles scattered about this place. Got wood, got some steel, but first and foremost, we need desperately some coal. So we're gonna assign some people, start getting up this coal. We're gonna start assigning people to some wood. Some more wood. We've got far more people to start gathering up at least a little bit, at least a handful of steel. We cannot turn this on because we don't have any coal. We're gonna freeze to death. So, let's go. Alright, all these events will pop up, and we need to start addressing these as they pop up. This one says we need to enact a law. Book of laws, we need to think of children right now. So we're gonna do child labor and force them to work. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. This will give us some extra workforce to work with to gather up resources. Can cause a lot of accidents. Hope will fall slightly. We don't want hope to fall too much. No, we don't want. Instead, we're going to go for child shelters. This is a more in the long run plan. Construct a child shelter, provide all children with a place to give a permanent hope bonus. Now, they won't be able to work. They're useless. They're just going to consume food, but they can be turned into something else down the line. So we're just going to sign that. And
listen, everyone.
We have access to a new building. It is the child shelter. Now, the moment you enact one of these laws, you have a time limit to actually build the thing. And we will immediately. Now, there is a thing called insulation. It depends on how much heat a building consumes. Or rather, how much heat it has passively on its own and how much it can hold. This one is a tier 2 insulation level, so we're not going to put it right next to the generator because we need that space. Instead, we're going to put it right behind here, our stockpile, and we'll have people build that wherever they can. I'll start gathering up some coal. We're going to start preemptively put down some tents. Let's not plan out too much. Okay, we have 200. Level 1. There we go. Now we need food. We have food. But it's raw food. It needs to be cooked. So we're going to need what is known as cookhouse. Now, let me check insulation level. Base heating level 1. If I look at this, it's base heating level 1. So this will be a relatively cold building if we build it too far away from the generator. It needs to be... It's gonna need to be properly heated, but most importantly, we're gonna have our people homes heated. So for now, we're just gonna put it on the second row, even though our heat isn't gonna reach that far. People are just gonna have to deal with that for now. And we're gonna have to cook some raw food, build a child shelter. But yeah, our economy is good for now. Okay. People usually have working hours, so when work shift ends, then they're gonna start building the buildings.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay. Child shelter, hope gone up. We're gonna need a medical post. This has to be in the heat radius. This will start healing people that feel sick, but it is going to be worked by engineers. Engineers are a special kind of workforce that can do specific tasks. Workers can only do worker tasks. Engineers can do basically any task, but there are some jobs that only engineers can do. Okay, now we need to pull away some workers. We're gonna pull from, let's see what our consumption is. Our coal economy is looking pretty good so far. We're gonna pull people from coal. I'm gonna sign into this and we're gonna start cooking meals. We're gonna look at coal economy. We're still good for now. Next thing, we're gonna have to house our people. Don't have much wood left. Here, we need engineers. Throw away some engineers. Put them to work here. So we start treating our sick. Sick people can't work. This can start stacking. It's going to become a problem with the laws. Now, we did child shelters. Now, there's a few laws that we can do. For now, I wish I could enact engineering apprentices. Basically, have medical apprentices, which increase the efficiency of your medical centers, or engineering apprentices. We're not going to go for engineering apprentices for now. Instead, we're going to go for food. We need more food from our raw food. So we're just going to do soup. This will increase the amount of food that we get, but it's going to be watered down. This will cause discontent. Discontent will rise suddenly, hope will fall slightly. We can return to that normal food stockpile later once we solve all our problems. Food additives might cause sickness. No, we're not going to do that. Soup is the way to go. So here, we're going to start cooking soup.
A new law has passed.
So far, everyone's fine. Now, what do we need? Most importantly, is a workshop. This will allow our engineers to start researching tech.
Get to work. Move, people.
Okay, I think we're gonna pull away some people from this and just have one person working. We do have some food reserves, but we're going to need what's known as a hunter's hut. This has a heat insulation level of 2, so it's going to be fine for the moment. So we're gonna build that. And we need to save up for a workshop. There we go. This has a heat insulation level of 2, so also it's going to be put in the back row. There we go. Put this here. Needs to be connected. Also going to build one more tent. It's needed. Let's see, what's this about? A note of thanks. Hope rises slightly. There we go. There's going to be more people coming in, and we're going to have to compensate for as much as we can. Now, this is where this place needs quite a few people to work in order to create enough food, raw food. So we're gonna send whatever workers we have. Wood crates depleted.
It's time off.
Let's do that for now. There's more coal there, more steel. Let's see, what are we doing on coal consumption? So far, so good. Let's see the piles. That's almost not depleted yet. Not depleted yet. We need more wood. We definitely need more wood. Okay. Chili. Willy the penguin. Okay. This place can only be worked by engineers. Right. So, this is where we're going to start researching on tech. Researching basic tech is going to cost us resources. For now, we're going to do this. This is something that we're going to need for the storyline anyway. The beacon. So let's start doing that so we can start getting more people. Book of Laws. This is where we're going to need the engineering apprentices. Now, the workshops work on the same principle as all other jobs. When working hours end, people stop working. There is a law that can help with that, but for now, we're going to use engineering apprentices.
Hear me. New law in the city.
It's going to be a severe drop in temperature quite soon, which is going to become a bit of a problem. We're going to deal with that as things come along. have some people that are doing nothing. If we can, we could construct a second workshop. Do that. This will increase the speed of research. If I'm not mistaken, there is a way to find out the efficiency. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that in time. The second workshop. I'm gonna add everyone else here. This will increase the total efficiency. Let's see. Where is it? Research. There we go. So the more we have, the more research speed we get. But it's going to get capped out at 4 at 160%. So it's not like it can stack these infinitely. Okay. We have built the beacon. Next up, we need to consider a new source of wood. Because we're going to run that out of that real quick. So we're going to get the sawmill next. These wooden crates aren't going to last for us for very long. But we do have the beacon. And we need 35 steel for that. No one's working steel piles currently. We're looking on coal. So far, so good. Well, we're just gonna get a bunch of workers really, really soon by just finishing up this. So, max out here. Coal consumption, not good. We'll pull back some people from here and here. I think we're gonna pull away some hunters as well. Okay, and this is where we're gonna start seeing our first set of problems in terms of heat, because the temperature's gonna drop 2 levels for about 1.5 days. That is our first hurdle. Oh boy. At least this is somewhat good. You can see the temperature here. So far, people aren't comfortable. The work environment also matters. They work in this environment, they're gonna get cold. They're gonna get sick. Not something that we want, but unfortunately, the rough start of the game has us in this position. Okay. Yeah, look, these people are crazy. Which is not good. Yeah, it's actually freezing. Fortunately, we have to get this stuff done, people.
Work time. Get moving.
We need 35 steel. Okay, sawmill researched. Now, I'm not going to consume any more steel for the research. I'm going to look for things that are useful for us immediately. Faster gathering would be good. So let's get that. Book of Laws. Okay. This is where we're going to have to consider certain things. I think emergency shift to have it here. I mean, we're not going to use it just yet, because it's going to cause a lot of discontent. But basically, you can make any job post work for 24 hours. Can result in deaths from overexhaustion. We're going to need this because, well, we're going to need to research fast. If we don't do the emergency shifts, we're just not going to survive. Alternatively, we can look for things like how to treat people, or just something to reduce discontent. I'll go with the emergency shift for now. This is still somewhat manageable.
New law is signed.
We definitely... We can't do this now, unfortunately. Okay, we have the faster gathering. This is going to help us a little bit. what we can do is get what's known as a steam hub. This requires steel, but basically a mini generator. It's going to consume coal, but basically will start creating heat zones. Hunter's gear, not really that important for now. Coal thumper might be something we need to consider because coal is a limited resource at the moment. So let's check our coal piles. That is nearly gone. 500, 500. And any other coal pile? No. But I think, honestly, we are good for the moment. I think we need coal thumper. Having the steam hub would be good, but that consumes coal. And just being able to gather more raw food might be a good idea right now. Just need a little bit more steel than we know. The beacon. Now, we need to place this thing as much out of the way as possible, because otherwise it's just going to become a burden for us. These are sites for coal mines. That's going to be a thing down the road. I think this is going to be good enough. Trying to be as efficient as I can. And once you build this thing, you can't really tear it down. Let's try that. Then we'll go like this. Road needs to be constructed first before anything. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of sickly people for now.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
There's not much we can do. It's gonna be another day until the temperature increases by 1 level, which is gonna make things a bit more bearable. Okay. This means that in time, we're gonna have survivors coming in. That is going to be another challenge because more people means more workload, more workforce to work with, but also more mouths to feed and to take care of. That is going to be stress. Yes, stress. This game's very stressful. I love it. Okay, this is where we're going to have to start doing explorations. We're going to need to free up some workers. If you have the resources, let's create an expedition team and send them to the Lost Expedition. We have less workers to work with. Coal consumption is not looking too good. Max out here. Food is also not looking too good. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Ready to search. We need a win. Sure. Let's see what we can build. Sawmill requires only wood. Gathering post would be something that could help us reduce problems. So basically this is a temporary gathering shelter and people will gather things around it. We should consider building at least one of these for now. Be able to enact a new law soon. Okay, we're gonna have to start doing either radical treatment or sustain life. Have to do radical treatment and accept some amputations.
New law. A new law has passed.
Here we go. Now we can pull everyone from here. Just put them here, and this is going to be something a bit more efficient in terms of gathering. It also has slight heat insulation.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
There we go. Hunter's gear. Let's put more people to work on the hunter's hut. We should start considering things like Tech 1. Tech level 1 to start getting things from here, but I think we still need to establish ourselves. Coal thumper might not be a bad idea. So we're going to start eating through those coal piles real quick. And I want to get things like the steam hub, power generator upgrade, which will consume more coal, heaters, which will consume more coal. We need to get that, but we need the basis of this. Alternatively, the steelworks might be a good thing to consider. Let's see. We have 55 steel there. And only 7 steel left there. Okay. We need steel. Steam hubs require steel, so I think steelworks is the way to go. Survivors. Escort the survivors to the city because we don't want them to die. Now, in preparation of that, we are going to start needing to build some shelters. Some shelters and some heat is better than nothing. That's all we can do for now. Okay, we are starting to run out of wood. We're going to start considering the sawmill. This will start harvesting all the wood in the immediate vicinity. The more we encompass, the better. There's another steel pile here. Let's see. Can I do this without consuming too much wood? These can be dismantled for the wood wall drills later on, but okay, let's start doing that. Okay. Okay, we have a bunch of people. Mandatory cutscenes, of course. This first half of the game, of the scenario, is rough. Don't worry, it gets much worse later. Okay, we have that. We need to start considering the steam hub, but we do need the coal thumper. We need 10 wood for that.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to start considering housing first and foremost. Food is a bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to go to the sturdy shelter first. We do have a lot more people to work with. So, more of that. Okay, Book of Laws. We're gonna have to do extended shifts. This is gonna raise our discontent
Hear me,
quite a
hear
bit.
me. New law in the city.
At least temperature is gonna go up by 1 level. Okay. These guys are gonna start gathering more wood because we're gonna need that. people are starting to get hungry, which is going to become a problem real fast. We might need to consider building another hunter's hut. Right now we're not researching anything because we don't have the tech. Let's do that. Let's get the cold thumper. Get that. I'm gonna have to consider another hunter's hut. At the very least, the sawmill is
Work
working.
time. Get moving.
I'm gonna have to consider another gathering post, like right here. Though this coal pile, still gonna need a gathering post. Not too far away. We just needed to reach that. Get more people in here. Okay, coal thumper, feeding, steam hub. It's going to help us a lot. I'm also going to have to consider another medical post, which unfortunately is going to be built in the colder areas, but what can you do? We're going to have a steam hub soon. Pull people away from this. Here. Pull people away from this. Here. Yes, the faster we just clear that out, the better.
Time to rest, folks.
Okay.
Work's out.
I think we should start doing drawing boards, though we need 45 wood for that. We did do the extended shifts. Now, for the moment, I think fighting arena would be good. We're gonna have to build one.
Listen, everyone. New law is
But this
signed.
will reduce discontent in quite a few places. Okay, I will open a new medical post. Okay, thank you. We're gonna have to consider drawing boards next. Okay. I'm gonna start treating more people. Explore. Okay, we got a steam core. Those are very important. The steel bridge. This is the place that I wanted to get. Steel bridge has something very, very important to us. We do have steam hubs. Good, good, good. Let's use one of these, and this is going to increase my coal consumption. Quite a bit, but it is going to be worth it. Okay, let's do it like this, so it can extend out to quite a few buildings. There we go, coal consumption, still somewhat good. Okay, not too bad. Some people are still in the... Okay, tech, drawing boards, start going. Yeah, get back to work. We're gonna have to do steelworks soon. I think get another gathering post here? Because this would be better than this. It will start gathering up everything. Yeah, over here. Like that. There we go. Explore an automaton. Now these boys can just work non-stop. We need it. Send it to the city. Okay. The weather station. What? Okay, drawing boards. Generator power upgrade will increase a lot my coal consumption. I think we should do more scouts, because the more we explore, the better. For now, our coal consumption looks okay. Coal piles are still good. I think we're safe to do another steam hub to improve the working conditions in certain places, especially considering another coal drop is going to come quite soon. This would affect a lot of buildings, including the cookhouse. Extend the road here and do it like this. And we can put another research center here. Which could help out quite a bit. Coal consumption, just barely making it.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Okay, these guys have no more resources to gather, so we're just going to dismantle this. The next thing we're going to consider is the steelworks. These can only be built on steel piles, like right over here. To need this. At least one for now. This gathering outpost we might keep. We're going to start building coal thumpers here. More scouts. Okay, how many workers do we have? 10. We can afford to make another scouting squad. And send them in the opposite direction, around here. There's a very important objective that I think is going to be in this direction, called Tesla City. We need Tesla City. As far as tech is going, just so we have it out of the way, we're gonna do that. Maximum engineers. I think we are going to do our first emergency shift. Though I think it's pointless because the moment they research that, I don't think we can research anything else anyway, so it's not gonna do us much good. Instead, we're going to take all of these resources and head back. Winterhome is going to be the trigger of something a lot worse that we're gonna have to don't want to do that just yet. Book of Laws. Let's see. Doing on food rations, not too good. We do a public house. We're gonna have to build one.
New law! A new law has passed.
Which, you know, is going to solve some problems, not all of them.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, we need at least one guy to work this. Pull one here, and there we go. Okay, before we do any more heating, we are going to do medical post efficiency. We're gonna need another medical outpost. There's a lot of people getting sick. A lot of people getting just sick. Don't want people getting more sick than they need. Again, I'm gonna put these guys on extended ships as well. They already are. No, I won't address this now because we're not doing too good on any of that. Okay, survivors. Risk attacking the bears, we might lose them. Scouts died. Great. Great. It's like a 50-50 chance, and that was really unlucky.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Okay. Let's see. Resources. Sawmill upgrade would be good. More wood. I'll open a medical post right away. That's what I've been trying to do. First amputation. Yeah, we're gonna have to sign the amputee law. So, Book of Laws adaptation. Moonshine would help out a lot.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Where we have engineers working exclusively in the... Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to do our first emergency shift at this point. There we go. We have some food rations, we have some stuff. Large convoy. Can we get... No, because the survivors are not here yet. Automaton is going to come soon. There we go. That is the automaton. This big boy can work non-stop, cares not for the cold, cares not for food, he just needs a little bit of coal. So, we're gonna put him to work in the sawmill, because this is currently the coldest place. Okay. Get another bunch of people. Into the observatory. If someone worked the kitchen, All of you do that. Just clear these out.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, sawmill upgrade. Bunkhouses would be good. Resource depot. We're gonna have to start building those. Yeah, I think it would be time to consider a resource depot. Hothouses would solve a lot of our food problems, to be honest. We'll consider that next. Because food, if we're looking at food, not good. We're not covering that fast enough. We have a bunch more mouths to feed. Real soon. I was not as efficient as I wanted with the spacing of these houses, but I'm gonna solve that in due time. Turn the heaters here. Coal consumption not looking good. Gonna have to start considering coal thumpers. But these need to go. Cut his leg off. So much we can do about that. Give some extended shifts just to finish up working. Good. Let's consider that generator power level. Okay. Now we do coal thumpers. One can fit there.
Time to rest.
Okay, we got a bunch of people.
Works out today.
We are going to build houses for them soon enough. We have a bunch of engineers, so we can fill up this. Fill up this. 12 more left. Bunch of workers here. Wrap up things here. Do some more cooking, and I think we're gonna have to consider a hothouse and actually work this. That's gonna be my food and tech region with maps somewhere as well. For steam core used. I think we're doing fine just for now. Again, let's escort the survivors. We need every man possible. Man, woman, and child. We have to consider a resource depot. Put one here. Can't construct more because they require steel. Okay. Doing coal thumping as a method of gaining more coal. Okay. Now let's see. Where can we pull away some workers to start working this? Workers and engineers can work that. Leave 2 people there. Max that out. Start doing things. Okay, temperature drops soon. unfortunate. Oh, here we go. A bunch more of them. That is amazing. We'll dedicate this to coal. Okay. Go back here. What do we have left? Engineers, workers. Max out workers in the kitchen. Max out workers here, so we'll start cleaning up the steel pile. Tech. We're looking at consumption. That's good.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Yeah, this is not good. Medical centers need extra heating. Which is going to bring up my coal consumption to quite a bit, but if we can get these coal thumpers going. Oh yeah, this is not good. We're still gonna have to bring it down to level 1 to reduce that coal consumption. Okay. I don't care if it's cold. Oh, that's freezing. Actually, no. I was about to say, I don't care if it's cold. You better start working in the freezer. No. Bunkhouses? They do require steel, but at least it will solve a lot of our problems. I wish they started researching that. Let's see, our food. Still not good. Still not good because this hothouse isn't producing enough. I have to do emergency shifts. Still not in the green. We're gonna have to consider another hunter's hut.
Work time. Get moving.
Coal consumption is not good, not good, not good. This needs to be cleared so we can get another coal thumper. See laws. Let's try to have extra rations for the eel.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Okay, drafting machines is going to be next. We need to have those techs available for us. Bunkhouses is going to help out a lot, but we need to solve our coal consumption first and foremost. What's this? Okay. Fine. We won't be able to work. It's fine.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
We have to get another gathering post. Because otherwise these will just pile up. Okay, this needs workers. They have nothing left here. Okay. None. Go here. Start that. Dismantle. Max out with engineers. Workers. Max out with engineers. Let's see. Extra rations, just to heal them faster. Okay, let's do that promise, because what I want is to save the steam cores for... Let's go to survivors, we're gonna need them. I don't care. Do another. Can't do an emergency shift yet. Do another emergency shift. And start research attack fast. Generator efficiency will be really good. Lighter scout sleds. Healthcare insulation. No, what we need is the infirmary. We need to start treating our ill a lot faster. Some people are homeless. It's fine. We'll deal with that in a moment. Resources. Okay, deliver the resources. Moving. Coal, not too good. Food is gonna be good. Okay. Oh. This is the first death. We must continue to get replacements. We need to consider cemeteries. Can't do it right now because, well, I'm on the time for some reason. Okay, basic infirmary. Hunting tactics would require less people. That could be really good. We could free up some workers. We need steel. Just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. Hunting tactics. We need the infirmary. Coal consumption. Still in the red. Still in the red. Barely making it. Let's go to the coal mine. Wait for the workers. You. Start working here. Okay, coal balance, good. Fewer amputations, good. We're capped out on food rations? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, can we do again extra rations for the ill? Hang on. Just to consume some of this. We don't want it to go to waste. Okay, we got the people here. Might as well make our way to Winterhome, because at this point it doesn't really matter. Max workers. Max workers. Max workers. Off. Max workers. You get back here. You already have max workers. Resources. Steel works. Get that. Build that. Even less workers now that are required. Bunch of homeless people, that's fine. We can max out these. This.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay, how about none? None. You work here. Start producing steel. Because we need tech. As much tech as we can get. Generator efficiency. That's the next thing we need to get. Adaptation cemetery.
A new law has passed.
And we need to put this as far out of the way as possible. So it doesn't take up space for no good reason. Yeah, I know it's a bit silly, but we could keep it close. I know the scenario in and out. Okay, people are getting treated. Food, at the top, okay. Just treat these people. Please treat them. Okay, we're gonna have to start considering bunkhouses at this point.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, I think first off, some extra resource depots wouldn't hurt. Because coal consumption is starting to go in the green. What if we go to level 2? Red, we're in the red, we're in the red, we're in the red. No, 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 no. No. Generator efficiency has been researched. Resource depot to start piling up stuff a bit better. Change this to wood. We need another one soon for food rations because we're getting on top of that. Bunkhouses. There's still a bunch of homeless? Oh, damn, I didn't even notice. Steam still works? Ceremonial funerals.
Hear me. city.
Let's see if we still in the red. We got a bunch of people that are doing nothing. Still trying to treat as many people as I can.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay. Okay. We're doing good on that front. Let's see. Coal thumpers are doing their thing. Another gathering post here wouldn't be tad bad, especially that we have the extra labor. The sawmill is going to run out soon, so we're going to have to consider another one right here. A bit further in. Yeah, we can, and what we'll do is destroy this. Go like this. Steam Steelworks done. Lighter scout sleds, I don't want that just yet. Flying hunters would bring more food, and we're gonna need that. What can you do? Let's see our coal consumption. Good. What if we turn on some heat in these places? Turn on some extended shifts. We're looking much, much better. Much, much better. And this needs to be dismantled. Coal mine is not something that we need. We're going to dismantle this, send the resources back. Now we're going to send those explorers there.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Steam sawmill will be the next upgrade because we need more wood. For the moment, pull away the automaton, we need more wood. We're at the stage of the game we're gonna have to start building more bunkhouses. The winter home event is going to trigger soon, whether I like it or not. Okay, we're gonna have to do another emergency shift. We need a tech. We definitely need that tech. Food is good for now. Steam sawmill researched. I think coal mining is going to be another one, but the factory would be a good idea, honestly. Get that. Mechanical calculators. Because we can start building automatons to start automating a lot of the process, and that is my end goal.
The work shift starts.
Book of Laws, adaptation. Dueling Law we're not going to do because that is going to result in deaths. Triage, prosthetics. Build a care house, sure. We can spare some resources for that.
New law is signed.
Factory's done. Gonna have to save up for mechanical calculators, I think. Bunch of steel, bunch of steam cores.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Good. Coal consumption higher. Let's see, research. Mechanical calculators, go. Tech factory. At first, this thing is only going to produce I'm gonna put it here next to the steelworks. At first, this thing is only going to produce prosthetics, but once we get the tech going, okay, let this guy rest. Fine. Okay, temperature drop. That's fine. We're going to start simulating a bunch of homes. We're going to have to do another steam hub in this general area. We're going to have to make a pathway to be a bit more efficient. Future housing endeavors. most of these places are not doing too good. Okay, tier 3 technology is available to us. We are going to need this so we can make our automatons more efficient. They can produce automatons now. We're gonna queue up one of them.
The work shift starts.
And there it is. Oh boy. Yeah. Watch that hope fall. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, this is where we're gonna go. Order and discipline or faith and spiritual strength. I'm gonna go order and discipline this time around, though faith and spiritual strength is a pretty good idea. First law, neighborhood watch. Start building watchtowers.
New law. A new law has passed.
Okay, we are going to dismantle a house here and a house here. We're going to build 2 of these towers once they are dismantled. Okay, the Londoners, idiots that want to head back to London because they think that is a good idea. I was not space efficient at all. Hey, tech. I need a bit more wood for automaton integration, but that is the next tech we're gonna have to go for. Now, get here.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Okay. We're still good on food consumption, so I think that's fine. Okay. Automaton integration. That is going to help us make our automatons more efficient. At this point, we're going to need the lighter scout sleds. How many resources does it take? Quite a few, but once we get them... Order. Watchtower here, watchtower here. And I think we can dismantle one of these medical outposts, because with the infirmary going, we can save up a few people. Okay, what is something that we have in abundance? Coal. Well, we can pull some people away from here. And start placing them in these.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, they'll start producing the next automaton. That is good. Winter home is almost explored, which means we are going to start having more people available, more places to explore, sorry. Automaton. That is fantastic. We are going to put this bad boy here on the coal filter. That's a bunch of engineers that we have available. Satisfy that need. Gathering post installation. We're going to go for gathering post efficiency the moment we have the wood necessary for that. Okay, let's heat some homes. A bit chilly in those houses. Okay, take the steam cores. Got some more exploration that can be done. This is the exploration that we need to do in that direction. What we can do, efficient gathering is what we're aiming for. Make our well, its purpose this time. We're gonna do guard stations.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
These are gonna be another way to monitor our citizens and make sure they don't do stupid stuff. It's gonna be another residential area, so we're gonna need 2 of these. Crises, it's good. The more hope we have, the less likely the Londoners are going to try and leave. we need to find is Tesla City. Because what we can do is start building outposts and start sending people out to start giving us daily resources. The only one that matters is steam cores, because this is the limiting resource. If we have more steam cores, we can start doing things a lot more efficiently. Survivors are also a good choice, but we need more automatons. That's what we need, machines to do the work for us. Okay, efficient gathering, let's go to heating, let's go to steam hub range upgrade. This will consume more coal, but at least they'll have a much larger radius to influence. But currently, coal is absolutely amazing. Okay, we need to construct another resource depot just for the extra coal. Okay, explore that. The American camp. Temporary settlement. Let's see, what's this? We can use our last steam core to make another automaton, but that's gonna be it. Still good, funnily enough. Still good. Okay, let's add a new research where we can. Generator range is going to consume even more coal. I think we're gonna have to start doing coal mining out of steam cores. Which direction leads to Tesla City? I want to say this way. There's more Londoners. That is not what we're looking for. We're looking for less Londoners.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Book of Law's purpose. Okay, let's start doing morning gatherings.
Listen, everyone. Storm inside.
Okay, we got another automaton. This guy we were going to put on the steel steamworks. So that is going to raise our efficiency. Before we start investing even more into a lot more things. Let's see. Can do. I think coal mining optimization for once we do get the steam cores. Speaking of, okay, survivors of Tesla City, escort the exiles. Tesla City is somewhere around here. Just don't know where it is. Okay. Got a bunch more people. Let's take away the engineers, let's put these guys here. final tech research center should be in order, to be quite honest. Do they have to be linked? That is something that I have no idea yet. No, it doesn't say that. Don't have to be dumb.
Return your tools. Time to waste. We've got work to do. Rest time. Work is done for the day. work harder.
Hear me! New law in the city!
Workday end. It's time for rest. harder.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Work day ends. It's time for rest. Order, people. Let's march to work. up. Return your tools.
New law! A new law has passed.
No time to waste. We've got work to do. Rest time. Work is done for the day. got work to do. No time to waste. We've got work to do. Work day is up. Return your tools.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Come, lads. We must work harder. done for the day. No time to waste. We've got work to do. Workday end. It's time for rest.
yourselves. Cold is coming.
Come, lads. We must work harder. Work day is up. Return your tools. Let's march to work. rest time. Work is done for the day.